Hey, yeah, I've got a pair of heavy-duty handcuffs here, and they're quite weighty, and they're something that law enforcement might use. See how they go around? The teeth are angled so that they go in one way, but they don't pull out the other way. I'm going to show some techniques how to get out of these handcuffs, but you should only do it if you are not handcuffed by law enforcement, because we want to stay legal. Okay, so I'm going to handcuff myself in. I can't get out now. Using household tools, this is a piece of plastic that I think some tomatoes came in, and I cut some strips of plastic. It's quite flimsy, but it's not too soft, but it's quite flimsy. Maybe it would work better if I had something a little bit thicker, but this will work. I cut a thin piece of plastic. It's quite narrow, and what I'm going to do is slip it down on top of the teeth. If it will stop where the teeth engage the locking mechanism. The technique here is, first let's try and slip this down all the way down until it stops. Okay, I think it's stopped there. I'm going to actually close this further to tighten it on my wrist, and the plastic should go with it and go on top of the locking mechanism, and hopefully now I should be able to slip since the teeth aren't engaged, I should be able to slip the handcuffs open nearly all the way. Let's give it the plastic might have slipped. The idea is to keep the plastic in place, so I'm going to push it over the locking mechanism. I'm going to try and keep the plastic there while pulling the handcuffs open, and it opens all the way. Okay, so that's the first method, how to get out of these handcuffs. And the reason why it works, if I get the key, you can see the locking lever get pushed down when I turn the key, and that disengages the teeth, and so when it's locked and I can't open it, but when I turn the key it's free to open. And what we were doing, we were getting our piece of plastic, putting it over those bottom teeth so that the top teeth could freely move. And that's the first method, how to get out of these handcuffs without destroying them. The second method, again, if I have the key, don't have to turn it that far before the unlocking mechanism gets engaged. So what I did is I got a hair clip or bobby pin, and I just opened it up, took the plastic ends off, and tried to bend the end a little bit like this, because what I want to try and do is simulate the key. The key just has a little bump, and a hollow circle goes across here on this pin and turns right a little bit. But so what I want to try and do, I'm going to try and put this in and turn that locking mechanism. It's definitely not as easy as having the key, but yeah, that's how you can get into this using the second method. So that's two methods how to get into these handcuffs, and remember, don't use these methods if a law enforcement officer has handcuffed you. Thanks.